Have you ever loved someone so deeply, but also carried a quiet, aching confusion in your heart because something essential felt missing? Love is powerful, but it's not always enough to bridge the gap between what we feel and what we need. Sometimes the hardest truth to face is that love alone can't fulfill every part of a relationship. It takes courage to acknowledge this, and even more, to decide what comes next. Hi, my name is Aaron Soul, and I'm the creator of Alchemy Connect, a platform with free resources to help you build and sustain healthy relationships. In this video, I'll help you explore what to do when love isn't enough, how to honor your needs, and when to make the difficult decision to redefine or let go of a relationship. Together, we'll uncover the balance between love, authenticity, and the freedom to grow. Every relationship is built on a foundation of meeting each other's needs, whether emotional, physical, spiritual, or practical. These needs can include emotional support, validation, shared values, physical intimacy, or aligned communication styles or love languages. When these needs go unmet, however, or new needs arise that your partner can't fulfill, no amount of love can compensate for the resulting disconnection. For example, if one partner copes with stress by seeking solitude while the other needs to talk through their feelings, this mismatch can lead to misunderstandings and frustration, even when love is present. And while love will create tolerance for these kinds of differences at first, over time, these differences can turn into a deep emptiness and a desire for a different partner even. A healthy relationship is built not just on love, but on compatible ways of addressing each other's needs and challenges. Walking away from someone you love might feel impossible. After all, aren't we told that love conquers all? But forcing a relationship to work, whether by trying to change someone or sacrificing your own needs, can lead to deep resentment and deep pain for both people. Love that demands someone to fit your mold isn't love at all. That's the reality. It's control disguised as care. Romantic relationships, unlike friendships, often come with strings attached. We expect our partners to fulfill roles we'd never demand from friends: emotional, physical, spiritual, and sometimes financial needs. These expectations can create pressure and strain, especially when those needs aren't compatible. Unconditional love asks us to accept a difficult truth. Sometimes the most loving thing we can do is let go. Trying to mold someone into what we need or allowing ourselves to be molded only leads to pain and inauthenticity. Now, letting go isn't about rejecting someone. It's about freeing both of you to find the relationship and connections that truly align with who you are. Just remember, even when parting ways, the love you've shared remains meaningful. It's not erased by the decision to step back. Redefining the relationship, whether transitioning into a friendship or simply honoring the memories, is an act of love in itself. Now, take a minute to reflect on your life with these 5 questions. 1. Have you ever stayed in a relationship longer than you should have, hoping things would change? 2. What does unconditional love mean to you, and how can you practice it in challenging situations? 3. How can you, or how have you in the past, let go of someone while still cherishing the connection you shared? 4. Are there ways in which adapting works for you in the relationship? And are there ways in which it doesn't work for you? Does compromise mean sacrificing part of yourself, or does compromise mean an act of love in and of itself that builds the relationship? Only you and time will be able to tell the difference between those two things. 5. What have your past relationships taught you about your needs and boundaries? Now, you'll find these questions listed in the description, along with a link to more free resources on relationship building. But before you have a look at that, let me give you some practical steps to help you let go with love or work through the relationship if that's what you need right now. Number one, accept the reality. Be honest about whether your needs are being met or if you're trying to force a connection that isn't sustainable. Denial only prolongs the pain. 2, honor the love you shared. Even if it's time to part ways, the love you've shared has been meaningful and it will continue to be. Reflect on the good moments without resentment and without blame. 3, redefine the relationship. Consider transitioning into a different kind of relationship, one rooted in respect and intimacy without the pressure to fulfill romantic or life partnership roles. Whether that means becoming friends with benefits for a while, or simply parting ways with love. Choose a path that honors both of your truths. Number 4, seek what you truly need. Give yourself space to discover connections that naturally align with who you are and what you need. This includes building a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Remember, love isn't about holding on at all costs. It's about creating a space where both people can thrive, even if that means letting go. The relationships that last aren't always the ones we expect. They're the ones that evolve, adapt, and allow for true authenticity. Letting go is never easy, but it can be a profound act of love. By embracing the truth, honoring what you've shared, and moving forward with compassion, you open the door to deeper connections, both with others and with yourself and with your existing partner. Now, before you go, I want to invite you to try a short visualization practice. The outline is in the description. Visualization is a powerful first step towards action. In the description, you'll also find the link to our free relationship building app, Alchemy Connect, as well as other free resources. And of course, if you have any inspirations, suggestions, personal experiences, or even further advice, please don't hesitate to start a conversation in the comments. I'd love to know how you feel.